Well, one of the really cool things that's happening off screen as well is that your gear is going to be part of Paley, and Paley has, showcased a lot of historic television props and memorabilia. What does it mean to you to be included in that collection?
It's absolutely huge. I think it's so, like, pardon me, I think it's so iconic, and it's so incredible that this character that I care so much about, it really feels like there are a lot of folks that care about him as well, and care about his humanity and what he represents on a show like Chicago Fire, and the gravity of what he represents there. His A part of his humanity is going to be on display along with that bunker gear, and I'm so excited that I am a part of it and that I get to portray this character, and that this bunker gear that I have rolled around in and sweated in and shivered in and spent so much time in and out of, is a part of this collection, and folks get to interact and see it up close and personal. It's really, really, really special, and I am incredibly honored.
We're in obviously a really difficult time when a lot of people who are queer are being under attack. Can you speak about the importance of showcasing a character like Ritter at a time like this when people really do need him?
Yes, I think the best way that we can combat such fear and vitriol is through empathy and through humanity, that connection to humanity. One of the most important things to me is Ritter, this character, is a lot of things. And so it can be easy to try and make him a bit of like a figurehead for something, or like a box to check. And so my biggest job, the thing that I love doing, is keying into his humanity, because that is the thing that keeps him relevant and relatable. And the more relatable he is, the more empathy that awakens in our audience members that encounter him, wherever you're from, and whatever you believe. And the more exposure you have to this person, as a human, the more you begin to understand, I think, that they are just like you, with a little bit extra. And I just think that it can, that kind of positive representation of the full range of someone's humanity. It does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of folks who may lack imagination, and who may not have had much exposure to people who are different from them. Because I think that's where a lot of the fear comes from. It's just a lack of understanding. And so the more that visual representation is there, it's like, hey, look, I'm just hanging out, having a bagel with a friend, and like that's most of what my life is. Um, so I just hope that that effect continues to ripple out, and I hope that it continues to inspire folks who are in our industry as well to continue and boost this kind of authentic representation, because it is important. As we see, like you said, we are under attack. We are fully under attack in so many parts of this country, and it isn't safe for a lot of us. And so the fact that I'm here and I'm in the position that I'm in, and I'm proud, and I'm visible and I'm not afraid to be so, I think is something that hopefully can inspire people for years to come. And we just have to keep doing the good work and just hope for the best. And also, we got to do a little more than hope. We got to vote. We got to figure it out. We got to hit the streets. We got to make sure that our needs are being heard. And that's what's true.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of authentic representation, what conversation have you had with the writers about making sure it does feel authentic? And what can you, I know again we're in the middle of a strike, but is there any kind of conversation about what we might see for Ritter and his love life next season, as far as you're aware, or is that still very much TBD?
It is something that I'm very passionate about. So it is something that I will be speaking to the writers about once they reconvene once we're all able to get back in and do what it is that we love and be adequately compensated for those things. Then yes, I have every intention of having those conversations, because now more than ever, I do believe that that sort of representation, a real unflinching look at what queer love can actually be like, I think is very important. So it's something that I have every intention of discussing with our writers. And I very much so look forward to having those conversations where we can hold each other accountable to the real vision behind the character and the authenticity of our show.